With Lambda, Excel is giving us freedom to design our own formula, our own Excel function. In this video, I will show you how to create the Lambda function from scratch. So how to use the Lambda function? First, we need to understand the two syntaxes, and then we need to understand the three-step method. This is the syntax of a Lambda function. You type equal lambda, open bracket, parameter 1, 2, etc. You put comma after each one. You can enter up to 253. And then on the last input should be your calculation before you put close bracket. And this is the formula to be executed. And when you write them in Excel, you also need to provide the function call. This is the place where you put in the inputs to be used in the calculation corresponding to each parameter. So if you have 2, then you need to provide 2 inputs in here. Let me show you an example. We can type something like this, equal lambda. And the parameter can be the height as well as the width, so that we can then calculate the area, which is height times width. Okay, now the function call, we enter the height and the width, which can be, for example, 2 meter height and 2 meter width. Now, the output of this formula will be height times width, which is 2 times 2, which is 4. That's right. That's one way of calculating lambda. Now, we can also change the way this is structured, because if we have, say, 2 input cell in here that has height and width, for example, and we can put maybe 10 times 10 meter, can be whatever, we can relink that to reference the height and to reference the width. And boom, 100. And if we change that to make it 5, that will become 25, because this is our area. So there you go, our first lambda has been written. Now, we can also do other things. For example, we can create annual salary lambda, and maybe have a monthly salary input section in here. So if the monthly salary is 10,000, for example, we can create a lambda that says equal lambda. So the input will be monthly salary, and the calculation will be monthly salary times 12. And then the function call will be what's the input, which is monthly salary. We can link it to here. And voila, we have just created our second lambda. And both of them have been written in an Excel cell. We can also write the lambda function in the name manager. So hit name manager, hit new, and type the name of the function, annual salary, for example, in here. And then you can type the syntax in here, which is equal lambda, open bracket, the monthly salary is the parameter 1, and the calculation is monthly salary times 12 to create an annual salary. Here, okay. And then close. Nothing happened in here because we wrote that in name manager. If we want to use the function, we need to type equal annual salary, open bracket, enter the monthly salary. Let's say we use the previous one, and watch this. Voila, same thing. So you can link it to a cell, or you can just type the input inside in here. Say if I type 5,000, then the annual salary would be 60,000. So those are some basic examples of lambda. The 3 steps to create lambda function that we should follow, they are Microsoft best practice recommendation. Step 1, create the formula used in the calculation argument in Excel and make sure that it works. And then step 2, wrap your calculation argument in the lambda function within a cell in Excel and make sure that it works. And then step 3, add your lambda to the name manager and make sure that it works. Let's put the 3-step method in practice. We're going to create 3 lambda functions, one to calculate the land price, the land area, and the land cost. We have 2 plots of land, plot 1 and 2, and the inputs has been highlighted in yellow in here. We have the width of the land, the length of the land, as well as the location. Step 1, if you recall, is to calculate the calculation that we want to include in the lambda formula in Excel. So we have the land price in here, which is calculated using XLOOKUP. Depending on the location, we have a table in here that outlines the price per meter square. And the land area is width times length. And the land cost is land price times land area. Calculation has been done for step 1 in this section. Now let's create the lambda for land price. We're going to type lambda and then open bracket. The inputs or the parameter should be the location, and then we're going to apply an XLOOKUP calculation of the location, and we're going to find it in this column, and the output would be that column. Don't forget to put $sign. Okay. And yep. Okay, calc error. That's because we haven't put in the inputs bracket at the end. So that's the location. Okay, now we're done. The next one will be for area. We need to do the same thing. Just type lambda. And then for area, the parameter would be the width and the length. And then we want to apply a calculation, which is width times length. And then don't forget, at the end, need to enter width and length. Okay. Now let's flow that into the step 3 for land price and land area. So we're going to put that into the name manager, and remember the syntax are the same. So just copy the front bit and then go to name manager, hit new, type land price and paste it there. And done. And then call it land price, and the location is Melbourne. Voila, same as that, so we know it's good. For land area, let's flow it through, copy the front bit, Control C, and then name manager, new, land area, and then paste that, hit OK, close, and then call it land area. The input is width and length, and press enter, and they're the same, so we are all good. Next is land cost. Let's type lambda, and the input will be width, length, and location. And we're going to recycle our previous lambda. For land price, we're going to call land price, and the input for land price is location. We're going to multiply it with land area, which we're going to call the previous lambda that we created. And then land price and land area being multiplied will give us land cost. How exciting is this? Oops, we forgot to do one thing. Yeah, we need to specify the inputs, which is that, and that. And look at that, it's the same as this. Next, we're going to copy this, just the front bit, excluding the input section at the back, and enter that in the name manager. We're going to hit new, we're going to type land cost, and then paste it, and then close, and then type in there land cost. The input is with blank location. Done. And they're the same. So we know that we have done it correctly. And the beauty of that is we can then do this. Now, the exciting bit is this. If there is plot number 3 and 4, with different land size, now we can just calculate the land cost very, very quickly. Isn't that awesome? Congratulations! You have now reached the end of this video tutorial. You have seen numerous examples of Lambda, potentially the most powerful Excel function, which will change the way we structure our Excel model in the future. You have also learned the best practice method of using Lambda to create your own function. Hope this will give you the inspiration to start using Lambda in your day-to-day life. If you enjoy watching this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, Lighthouseanalytix, where I publish a weekly YouTube video about how we can work smarter and not harder using Excel and Power BI. See you next time!